Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the Imperfect Action Show. On the Imperfect Action Show, we get down to it. We give you guys principles, strategies, lessons in marketing and business to help you go to the next level. And let me fix my mic. There it goes. And there's nothing more important to me than making sure you guys get to the next level. So, with that being said, I want to let you know before we get down to it, make sure that you join my text community 213-410-4920, 213-410-4920. Join my free text community and get access to news, to moves, to the latest and the greatest. And I let them know first because they're in my community. So if you're not in the community, you're going to know second, third, fourth. You might find out next week. But if you want to find out information right now, you want to be in the community. And also, every single day, we give motivational and inspirational text messages. Make sure you got some positive energy on your day. Now, October 21, 22, we got the Imperfect Action Con. You do not want to miss on the Imperfect Action Con. It's something really, really special. And link will be below for you to grab tickets so you guys can grab your tickets and stuff like that. So now, as I'm thinking about it, today's episode is talking about doing what you say. And I think it's very, very important for you to do what you say, for you to have that integrity, and for you to be a man or woman of your word and deliver. Now, there are going to be certain times where you're not going to be able to deliver in a time that you hope to, but what you want to do is, deliver as close to or around that time as possible. Worst case scenario, if it's looking like you're not going to be able to do that, then what you want to do is, update that individual, update that business, update that entity on, what? It doesn't look like we're going to make the timeline. However, here's an update because it's extremely important for you to have that level of communication because without it, what do you got, right? So earlier today, I had to put out a quick fire, and that's why it's relevant and on top of my mind right now. A good friend of mine was working on a project. I referred her someone to work on a project because I was unable to commit to working on a project. And as a result, that individual has set a time for them to connect. And they didn't connect at the time. And that individual had a no-call, no-show situation. And almost, 18 hours later, followed up. Now, anything could have happened. So I'm not saying that, if that was the quickest time for you to let someone know, it is what it is. However, in 2022, you can always send a text, voice memo, something to update the party that it's not going to be going down. And that wasn't the case. So I had to step in, put out the fire, and it's all good because some people will give you a little bit of wiggle room, will give you a little bit of working space, will allow you to have some flexibility, but some people won't. You know what I mean? So it's extremely important. It's extremely important for you. Yo, Whitney, why don't you let the community know that we're live? It's extremely important for you to do the things that you need to do, so the person can get what they get, so you can get that transformation. And at the end of the day, you have that higher level of communication and expertise and just professionalism. So, like Whitney's saying, she's like one of my closest friends, so I'll be giving her a dig. Actually, I was gonna text you because, I need to text you because you owe me a little something. So I'm sending a text right now. We are live, chatting about doing what you say. Pop in for the chat. So boom. I just sent text to a community because this is one of the advantages of being in the community. You will get up to date information. You know what I mean? So again, doing what you say you're gonna do. The thing about doing what you say what you're gonna do, doing what you say you're going to do, it actually does more for you than it does for the other person. So you think that, yes, I'm providing good service, I'm providing good professionalism, I'm providing good communication, but really you're just becoming a better person. you're just becoming a better woman, a better man, a better professional, a better business owner, a better entrepreneur, a better friend when you like actually do what you say you're going to do. And the thing about this as well is being able to over communicate. I think over communicating is way better than under communicating. And again, I had a conversation with, someone yesterday. I'm using real life examples. I had a conversation with someone yesterday. It's a vendor that I use. And I was over communicating the fact that, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I expect. Can I get an update? And this vendor was making me feel like I was bothering them, bothering the business, bothering the person working on my project because I was asking questions about my project. So if I feel like I'm bothering you for over communicating about what I'm looking to have achieved, Chandra, what's up? Why would I want to spend my dollars with that person, that company, right? I would rather be in a situation where the vendor is over communicating, I have the ability to over communicate, and then the result of the partnership either being a product, a service, some maintenance is at a level that I expect or surpasses my expectation level because of the over communication, then not, and then have to keep going back and forth, or just get a result that I'm not happy with. And the worst thing that you could do as a vendor or as someone that's offering a service is making the person, the vendee, or making the person that is receiving a service feel like they're a bother because they want some questions. Now, there is a situation where, a consumer could be asking a lot of questions, and they could just be like asking more questions than they're actually doing action. And I understand that. But at the same time, you will never want to make a consumer feel like they're a bother or a nuisance, especially when they spend money with you. And that goes all the way down to if they bought like a low ticket item, all the way to they buy a high ticket item. Like, you have to provide a high level of customer service. That's why I don't like, nowadays the trend when it comes to customer service is like automated chats, email. You know what I'm saying? I remember back in the day, like you could just call and get somebody on the line, and in some cases, you can still call and get somebody on the line. And the chats work fine when it's a live chat. But anything that requires me to not have some type of hybrid or direct access, live access to a human being, it makes me wary about working with that business. And I would rather not work with that business because if I ever get in a pickle, I know that, okay, they got a live chat. If I get in a pickle, or even if it's like a limited amount of hours that I have the ability to communicate with someone to solve a problem that I might have or get me past a hurdle that I might be stuck on or whatever the case, I would prefer that. Even if they was like, yo, only 2 days a week for 4 hours a day, we have a live person. That's way better than not having a live person. Way better. You know what I'm saying? Way better. So I just wanted to say that. And then honestly, like being in a position where you can over deliver, and then being like very, very like detailed. Be as detailed as possible. Detailed as possible. Um, and I could say personally, that's one of the things that I'm working on improving with the products that I provide. Like even if and I think this is something like Chandra will experience too moving forward. But even if there's like over the top information about something and it's simple, but I could deliver it like in detail, and then that consumer experience allows them to really, really dive deep on the subject and enables them to get answers to questions that they didn't ask yet, and they still have some questions later, that's fine because I literally over deliver. Like, and I thought about, okay, cool. Oh, this just came up. Let me add this. Oh, this is a question people add. Let me add this. Oh, this is an experience that people have. Oh, let me get some of that feedback. It's only gonna make you better. It's only gonna have the praises and um, the referrals, the testimonials, the feedback. It's only gonna be better. Like we were talking the other day about brand, and brand is not about colors. It's not about structure. It's not about formats. It's not like those things are part of brand, but that's not really what brand is about. Brand is really about reputation. And it's slow to develop a high level quality brand and reputation, but it's fast to tear it down. You guys know that. It happens with everything. If I tell you like something's amazing or something dope for you guys to check out, you will be more inclined than to not to get around to it when you get around to it. Like for instance, Whitney was at my crib yesterday. I got her some happy ice. She didn't even take the happy ice, which is fine. But whenever she gets around to trying it, it's gonna be her time. Now, if I told her like, "Yo, the happy ice was trash," she wouldn't even try it. Like she wouldn't even want to try it. So people are always slower, or they move on their own time when they hear positive feedback, positive referrals, positive testimonials. Right? It takes a while to build up brand equity. But as soon as you hear something is not good, something doesn't taste good, the experience was bad, this person's not reputable, you're just gonna automatically stay away from them, that person, right? So that's what I'm saying here is definitely want to make sure that you do what you say, you show up when you say, you execute what you say, and if for some reason that you missed the timeline, you are able to clearly communicate that beforehand. Or if you still miss that opportunity, you're able to clearly communicate that as fast as possible from that that moment in which that information was due. Like for instance, I had something that was due yesterday at 6. It didn't go out. Totally blanked my mind. I didn't put it on my calendar. So when I woke up this morning at, I think I woke up this morning like a little after 4. Woke up this morning a little after 4. The first, like even before I did my morning routine, which is normally what I would do, the first thing I did was get on that item in which I was supposed to send out yesterday at 6. Because I didn't want that individual to feel like, oh, I was supposed to get this and I woke up and I still don't have it. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't want that. So I made sure it was the first thing that I did and that it was sent out and then that was delivered, right? Because I would rather have that happen and me get in front of it and me stand by that than to delay, make excuse, still not deliver. Now they're disgruntled and, I or whomever else is avoiding the situation. Now it's a bigger situation and that damages brand, right? So that's what I want you guys to really take away from today's video is do what you say, be who you say, act in accordance with what you say. Be consistent, over communicate. Even if you know something is due Friday and you're gonna deliver it on Friday, but even if you're able to give like updates on Thursday, on Wednesday, Friday morning, like that's amazing. People will feel so good with receiving consistent updates than not. Trust me. And even after you deliver, doing a quick follow-up. Hey, how was it? What's going on? Because sometimes when people receive it, they don't even get into it. But if they get the little nudge from you that you care enough to still check in with them, that goes a long time. That goes a long while. And another great way for you to even add some assistance in that is when you start to use systems and automation, because you can have the automations do a lot of the nurturing with the follow-ups, and it's just you're blending like the hybrid effect of you doing live and then you having some automations, and it's gonna work all the same. So that's really today's episode. Before we jump out of here, if you guys have any questions or comments, drop them in the chat. I'm going to be making some updates to the program and all of that. And, just really go to the next level. Like focus and shifting is amazing. Pivoting is amazing. Change is amazing. Upgrade is amazing. And what you do what you do and how you act and what you put out get you a certain result. And sometimes when you max out on that result, you want to go to the next level, you got to take change. You got to make some changes. You got to be flexible for that. So Down below, I will leave a link for the Imperfect Action Card. Make sure you grab your tickets. If you have any questions, definitely shoot me a DM. I appreciate you guys on the Imperfect Action Show. I'm so excited in the direction in which the show is growing. I'm so excited in the direction of like how much activity we are keeping up with. And I appreciate you guys. And I will see you guys on tomorrow's episode. Peace. Oh, by the way, if you follow me on Instagram, I will be going live in like 8 minutes. I got a special guest. She has an amazing product and she's about to show you guys all about it. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.